feet away from our group, and he's making a turn back into the dark side of the tank. You can't miss him. Our sand tiger here is the one with the big snaggly teeth that is kind of cruising in the back here.
He's actually the longest of our sharks at almost 9 feet long, but he's not as heavy as those 10 very...
Oh, this is a great pass by sand tiger.
So he's actually the slowest moving shark in the exhibit, and he's able to do that because unlike any other shark species that we know of, sand tigers actually come up to the surface, gulp air from the surface, and use that bubble of air in their stomach as a kind of flotation device, in a similar way to the way our scuba divers have vests filled with air on them to keep.
They don't like it when we get close to their little area, so they will attack. More of a little nipping, but it's kind of annoying more than anything else.
And sometimes a little disconcerting when or to tip, they can hold it for you.
And we got our sand tiger coming back for another pass.
So he's a combination. He can actually do both kinds of breathing we just talked about, right? He can, sometimes he'll swim and he'll open up his mouth, and he'll pump his jaw a little bit too. You'll see him open his mouth, and you'll actually witness the gills on the side of his head flaring out after that. So he actually, unlike many sharks, can do both types. He can do that buccal pumping, or he can do that ram jet ventilation, where he will just swim, open his mouth, and let that water passively flow over. Or sometimes a little combination of the two. Looks like Jan's getting close to one of our sand tigers, right over her shoulder.
Oh, Reese healthy. And what they do is they will hunt out and eat the weak or the sick or injured fish. And then other species that actually feed on the smaller fish, the sharks will keep those populations in check so that they don't create an imbalance within the reef system.
That's right. So actually, it seems counterintuitive, but the more sharks we have, the more fish we have, the more healthy ecosystems we have. And the opposite of that is true. The less sharks we have, the less healthy fish populations we have. So that's another reason we need to protect our shark populations.
I think one of the biggest problems we run into is people just don't know just how important they are to maintaining a healthy ocean. Hi! Is this pretty cool? All right. I'm having fun.
So, do our divers have any folks outside watching them today? Jan or Tim? Or so I mentioned we were killing over 70 million sharks per year, and more than half of those specifically for their fins. The other... Oh yeah, right over your head.
I think he was going to slap me in the head with the fin.
That'll happen. Probably deserved it.
Yeah, probably. You were saying?
Oh, I was just talking about accidental bycatch, which is when we're trying to catch one species of fish with our various methods, but usually it's with net fisheries or long line fisheries where we have hundreds or thousands of hooks out on a mile-long line. And we catch the fish that we mean to, but we catch a lot of other species we don't mean to. And then these animals are brought up on board the boat, and then unfortunately, even though they're thrown back in the water, they do end up dying. And that's called bycatch. And that, unfortunately, is the fate.
Better seafood choices, sustainable seafood, look into supporting conservation for sharks, and learning more about people that are out there actually.
A number of links to organizations that we respect and we support, and we would love you to check them out. But a really great way to see for yourself the true nature of these amazing animals is to come in and do one of our programs with us.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're out of time.